What's good with y'all? For this ambidextrous drawing video, I'm gonna be making another one of my Omnilinear designs with both of my hands. I found that I wanted to start this one off with red and black instead of red and blue like the last time. But unlike the last one that I ended up posting, I wanted for this one to feel a lot more sharp and more jagged in general. I did continue to lean into my spirally designs, and I wanted this one to feel a lot more grounded in the abstract sense. I always enjoy doing these because I feel like I get to a point to where I can sort of just flow with them. I'm very intentional, but for a lot of these, I kind of get a feel for where everything needs to fall into place. It's way more me as opposed to me looking at a picture or like using a reference or something with, say, an animal or even a character. With that said, I was just combining a lot of the red and the black here. Anytime I would draw out some of the spirals, I would immediately go back over it with the black. I feel like with the shapes I was starting this one off with, they were a lot more irregular and non-typical. I feel like this one had a lot of structure, but with these shapes, I'm saying that I don't know if it's something you would necessarily see in like a math class or something. This is where things got a little bit interesting though, because up until this point, I switched to both of my blue pens and I just wanted to fill in the background. I always think it's cool to see how the red and black contrast with the blue. To me, whenever I do the backgrounds like this, it always brings out my original designs too. But as I was saying earlier, I appreciate the free aspect of these instead of me using a reference or even trying to draw an animal that already exists. I feel like these are a lot more raw considering that I don't have that same level of guidance that you would get from maybe looking at something that already exists in the real physical world. With that said though, I continue to just fill in the background space, just slowly filling everything in. I didn't really mix up the designs like that, but I kept my blue lines close. I was trying my best to keep each part sectioned off to where it wasn't too much overlay happening, where you could still see my original drawing that I started with. It got to a point to where it was kind of challenging to get into that corner. Up until this point though, I just made it my priority to bring everything together. I made it my priority for everything to feel whole. Here's for the red lens, and now for the blue. Let me know what y'all think about this one down below, and if you're interested in seeing more, don't forget to like and follow, and I will see you on the next one.